Did you see that the U.S. State Department named these 8 gangs and cartels as terrorist groups, to which Elon Musk responded, that means they're eligible for drone strikes. This is the United States using terrorism as a way to go into a country like we've seen them do in SWANA and destabilize it. And this is also another example of the United States creating a problem and then wanting to be the one to solve said problem. Because a lot of these gangs and cartels were either created by the United States by mass incarcerating people and then deporting them to their countries, or by funding these groups with guns and buying their drugs. Oh, and it hasn't just been the United States. There's been also plenty of cases where Israel has given guns directly to the cartels in Mexico and in Colombia. And these countries have actually tried to do something about the cartel or the gangs. Like in Mexico, they sued U.S. gun manufacturers because of all the weapons that are falling into the hands of the cartels. But Republicans stood outside the Supreme Court and told the Supreme Court to throw out that case because by Mexico suing the U.S., it was violating their sovereignty. That the U.S. has the right to sell guns wherever it wants. So don't think this is about terrorism. This is Trump trying to create a narrative where he justifies going into these countries and destabilizing them. And a little history lesson, the United States has already done a lot of military interventions in Latin America, which is why a lot of people have to leave their countries to come to the U.S. So remember this moment in 4 or 5 years, when there's more people at the U.S.-Mexico border asking for asylum, remember that the United States is the one that causes people to have to leave their homes. And remember to keep up with news stories like these, sign up for my newsletter, check out my podcast and one of my other social media sites, link in bio.